Well, hello, all my amazingly beautiful Leo friends. My name is Libra Empress, and we're going to be discussing your April 30th daily horoscope. Now, remember that this is a general reading, and this is for yours as well as for my entertainment. And also, please don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and share. That way, you'll always be up to date with the content that I produce, and you'll be a part of our family, alright? Alright, let's get going, shall we? Now, my beautiful Leos, one of your friends thinks that they know exactly what you should do with your life. Unfortunately, you never asked them for their advice. Before you get defensive now, tell them to mind, and tell them to mind their own business. Before you do, try understanding that they're trying to offer you some help, alright? As misguided as their intentions may be, they come from a caring place. Try to see their meddlesome ways as evidence that you matter to them and not as evidence that they're judging you. So, maybe, okay, so you know the saying, right? Pull back in yourself. You think about what you're going to say and how you're going to say it, who you're going to say it. Yeah? Alright then. Then you know for a fact that they're probably going to come off being misunderstood. Because they're trying to think about how to say this to you, but they're not going to say it exactly the way that they should. Alright? And that's part of the issue. So you got to be very wary that they're trying their hardest to say something to you that's, to come off not as nosy asshole, but more or less being tactful, not tactless. And you know the fact that if you try to catch bees, catch them with honey, not vinegar. Okay, they don't want to have to walk on eggshells around you, but they don't want to kiss your ass, nor do they want to, come off disrespectful. Anyway, say you're between the ages of, I don't know, like 16 and 24 years old, right? Okay, Leo, think about it. If this person comes up to you and goes, hey, you don't have a driver's license. You don't have your high school diploma. You're not really doing much in society. What I did when I was your age, I went to Job Corps and I got my driver's license, my high school diploma, and I got a career going. And then I use that as a launch pad to jump up and make other shit happen. Have you ever considered doing that? And first you're going to be like, how dare you suggest that I'm that young? How dare you suggest that I'm not doing anything with my life but, stealing oxygen and not making my ass useful? How dare you think that I need a driver's license or a high school diploma to succeed in this life? You don't, but, it does help, especially when you gotta move shit. Right? Unless you want to be a part of the mole people tribe underneath New York, I suggest, you listen, okay? I know it's not practical advice, and it's probably how it's coming off, but ultimately, if it's able to give you a jump up and help your goals be successful even faster than what they are currently, because you know how expensive it is to go and pay for a driver's ed class, almost $300-400 where I'm at. It's ridiculous, right? Not to mention you got to pay for the test. You've got to do, both tests, the written and the driving and all this shit, right? Then you go to Job Corps, which I've been thinking about heavily lately. Not because I want to go there. Well, I've been there, done that. That's where I got my driver's license, but not where I got my diploma. It's where I got my CNA. Well, you're learning new stuff about me. But what I'm saying is that they're a leg up. They're there to help when you need them. And sometimes the environment's not so great, but they offer you room and board. All I have to do is clean up your damn room. Here's what I used to do. I'm a cheater, okay? I brought my own pillows and blanket. And I didn't unmake that bed. I slept on the covers. And then I folded up my bed and put it underneath. And I straightened everything up. Well, I washed my covers like a couple times a week. But that's because other dorms had bed bugs and it grossed me out. So I decided I was going to do that like Thursday night before Fridays. Probably. Well, not probably. I did do that. I did my laundry before I went home on the weekend. That way when I got back, I'd have fresh clothes, right? Then you got your job, your J job inside the room. Clean windows, take out the trash. I used to take out the trash, and it wasn't even my job. mainly because I had other trash to take out, and, you know, I was helping my teammates out. Then there's the fact of going out and it's like 4 or 5 in the morning and you gotta clean, like do your job outside the room. Well, I used to do mopping or something, right? I get that shit done immediately and checked off the list. And then I'd head out. And then I'd have to walk 2 miles to class for CNA. And man, staying awake was hard because it was so quiet and you get in trouble at the Job Corps in Clearfield, Utah. Then I'd eat my box lunch, then I'd go back to the dorm. I'd get ready because on Wednesdays I had new girls coming, right? So I was the head hostess. I chose that job. Nobody was going up against me, and when I went there, my hostess that was supposed to teach me didn't teach me diddly squat. So I decided, hey, there's an opening. I'm gonna fucking, flip a coin and change some shit. So you know what I did? I became head hostess. I hired 8 girls. That's 2 girls a week to take care of the new girl that came on every Wednesday, right? They'd introduce themselves as 2 new friends. They'd show her around. They'd talk, and when one would forget something, the other one would be like, oh yeah, well, and then there's this. And then she'd have 2 friends. She'd feel comfortable, right? And then everything was settled. She'd get her ditty bag and be happy. And that's what we did. I even got certificates for all the girls before I left. But what I'm saying is that you can learn so much, all right, just by listening, okay? You don't have to take their advice literally and do it. Like, you don't have to sit and listen to me for like almost 7 minutes, but you are. If you've made it this far, I'm very proud of you. Nobody lasts 37 seconds, but it's a rarity because I'm boring. Anyway, I can give you advice, and you're listening to it, right? You don't have to take it. You can go, oh, that's okay. I'll take from it. I'll add it to my life one way or another, or I won't take it at all, or I'll take it all completely. But that's what I'm saying, is that it's up to you, okay? And this person's just trying to help. They're just coming off a little bit tactless, all right? So don't take it the wrong way. Remember that they love you and they're trying to help. No, I love you. You're gonna have a great day. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and share, and join me again for tomorrow's daily horoscope. I love you. Bye, Leo.